Sag, welcome back to the channel, Tenaciously Crowned. This is T. Thank you guys for spending some time with me. So I'm doing an energy check-in for you guys. As you know, we are in a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, this blood moon that started today on the 8th. So November 8th, 2022. So with that comes a lot of changes emotionally, energetically. Everything is going to feel intense at this time because things that you need to change or things that need to change in your life, they're happening whether you want them to or not. So make sure you're not avoiding things that you really need to face and get grips on and take accountability for. So there's going to be a lot of shock, a lot of upheavals, a lot of surprises. This is Scorpio season as well. So with death comes rebirth. So a lot of endings for new beginnings for a lot of you guys. So what does this mean for Sagittarius? You guys, it's going to shed light on the things as far as your routines, your daily routines, your habits, your work, and things that you're sacrificing at this time. And that for some of you guys, that could be your peace that you're sacrificing. However, there's going to be a lot of disruptions. You're going to feel like there's a lot of disruptions in your daily routines anyway, to where you seem like you're taking one step forward and three steps backwards. So make sure you're maintaining this balance with everything that you got going on, especially your responsibilities. So now is the time to release a lot of bad habits and incorporate new habits that's going to help you see things for what they are and release some of the burdens. A lot of you guys are carrying a lot of burdens on your back. So now it's time to fully release these things and relinquish them and do some shadow work and soul searching. So we're going to see what else Spirit has to say for you guys, Sag. Remember that these messages are general, so you're going to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Sag at this time? What do they need to know and see? What does Sag need to know and see at this time? Self-love. Darkness. What else for Sag? We got self-love, darkness, the void, and resilience. And at the bottom of the deck, we have resistance. So we're going to tap into these and see what's going on. With the self-love, it's time for you to create a partnership within yourself. It's time to give what you give to others. It's time for you to build yourself up. You're deserving of this self-love. If you do not fill your cup up, then you're not going to have any love to give anybody else. So right now, you guys probably feel like you're in a place of darkness and a void, where a lot of things that you want to begin, you can't quite see the light on this path. You see it's just dark. You really don't know which way you're going. Dark. But there's going to be some light. Things are going to be illuminated to you. But you're going to have to drop some things first. You already have enough on you. You cannot continue to go forward with all this weight on your back. And I told you, you guys are carrying a lot of burdens. Look at him. You're about to break your back carrying around everybody else's baggage. You've been doing it for so long, you're just adjusted to it. Which is blocking your creative flow. 2 and 1 makes 3. You're blocking your creative flow because you're constantly carrying around other people's baggage. Resisting the growth within yourself. So yeah, you may have had a lot of great times, but it's not to the full potential because you're still holding on to things that no longer serve you. Dressing it up real pretty. Making it look like everything is okay when it's really not okay. And that's okay. This is putting a strain on your abundance that's flowing into your life. So this is what you need to get a part of. You're going to have to stand up and speak your truth and stand up for you. You stand up for everybody else. Now it's time for you to stand up for you, Sag. So we're going to pull a chakra card. See what else Spirit has to say. What else you need to work on at this time during this blood moon. But it's time to go. You've been dealing and dragging around this baggage for a long time. A long, long time. What else for Sag? What do they need to see and work on right now, Spirit? Your possessions, your belongings, your finances, your assets, and your treasures. This could be the root of everything that you're dealing with. Somehow you're not grounded into this. It's kind of all over the place is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're trying to get grips on what's going on. And your inspiration can be, you can feel like your inspiration is being attacked at this time. This is going along with your creativity, your ideas, your spark, your conception, your impulse at this time. This is your crown chakra, balancing things out, closing out things that no longer serve you with the 4 and 6 that makes 10. But there's a part of you that's going to have to do this self-love, this self-healing journey, facing your shadow side. There's a lot of darkness on your shadow side. You're going to have to bring the light to the path with that. You're going to have to balance this out. There's a lot of balance that's needed here. So we're going to see what else Spirit has to say for you guys. Alright, Spirit, what do you have for Sagittarius at this time? 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, the Death card. You guys are giving way more than you're receiving with this 6 of Pentacles. You're making sure everybody else straight, but who's making sure you're straight? You're tired. You're worn out. This has to do with a lot of your relationships that you have in your life at this time. Make sure you're going through, ciphering through. A lot of these soul contracts are almost over. A lot of these was just lessons to be learned. This was not a lifetime thing. You're going to have to learn these lessons, release them, and continue to go forward. Because you're at the end of that. A lot of these relationships no longer serve you with the Death card. This is Scorpio. This is what I was speaking of. The death and the rebirth. Things are ending so you can have a new beginning. But a lot of these things that you had in your past cannot continue to go into your new beginning with you. They did not earn the right to be there. And Spirit isn't going to allow you to take them with you. So once you heal and work on your shadow side, you're no longer going to want to be in partnerships with certain things and certain people. What else for Sag? Judgment. Spirit is sounding the horns, the trumpets, to get your attention, to wake you up to the things that you need to see at this time. There's a lot you need to see. It's time to take this fool's journey. Something that you've never done before. You guys are very action oriented as a Sag. You're a fire sign. You know what action is. You know what doing the footwork is. You know what it means to put boots on the ground. You know what that is. People look at you and know that you're going to always get something done because that's just who you are in nature. It's by default that you guys do this. But now it's time to pour into yourself instead of worrying about other people. It's time to take a journey, new beginning on this self-love journey for yourself, not nobody else. So the Spirit is showing you signs to get to this place, to get to this fulfillment with this self-love, this Ace of Cups energy. What else for Sag, Spirit? We got the 3 of Swords that popped up. You guys have a lot of healing to do. There's a lot of trauma that needs to be healed. You guys are in a heartbroken energy right now. You see things for what they are, but it's still breaking your heart to know that you cannot keep carrying everybody else's weight. Now it's time to carry your own. You have your own baggage that you need to drop off. So imagine what everybody else is carrying, because we all have our own baggage. Every last one of us. But now it's time to focus on yours. And we got the Lovers here. It's time to love yourself. As I stated, with the Lovers and the Two of Cups here, a lot of this stuff was lessons that you had to learn. You was put in certain situations to learn a lesson and move on from it. It wasn't a long-term thing. A lot of these lessons were supposed to be temporary. But some of them turned into long-term from the passion and the loyalty that you put behind them. So now it's time to ask yourself if this is the same loyalty and passion being given to you, because the Six of Pentacles came up here, which means there's more giving than receiving. You're being breadcrumbed out of a lot of things. Your money is not flowing the way it should because you're constantly giving to other people. And it's time for you to get in the driver's seat so you can be in control of your life. Open your eyes, know where you're going. You have the wisdom to get there, Sag. So we're going to pull 2 Moonology cards for you. But at the end, I'm going to pull a romance angel. So think of a yes or no question that you want the answer to. And we're going to pull a romance angel at the end to see what Spirit says. But it's definitely time for you to be in love with yourself, or else you're not going to have it to give to nobody else. I feel like you're at the state of depletion right now. This is why change is meant to happen. Believe in your good luck. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. And we got prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. We are in a full moon in Taurus. This blood moon, like I said, it's finna shake, rattle, and roll. You're going to have to get a hold of your emotions, feel them, and release what no longer serve you. Because there's no turning back right now. Whatever you feel like you don't want to deal with right now, the divine is going to bring it up. Whether you want them to or not. Everything is coming to surface. You probably feel like your emotions are all over the place right now. They are. I'm here to tell you that they are. But you're going to have to face them. You can't keep running. You're going to have to look yourself straight in the face in the mirror. And take some accountability over your own life. Alright, think of your yes or no question. Think of your yes or no question. Alright, Spirit, give us an answer for Sag. What does Sagittarius need to know? What is their yes or no answer today? What do you want to give them today? Alright. If you believe anything is possible, Spirit is not giving you an answer because it's in your hands. Do you believe? Whether you believe you can or can't. That's the truth. So if you believe you can have a new life, then the answer is yes. If you don't believe you can have a new life, then the answer is no. And they don't want me to go no further into that. You know what you should be doing at this time. So we're going to go into our little trusty bag and pull 2 messages for you guys. Cheer up, take action, and get out of difficulty. It's time. Things are coming up for you to change. And that's everybody. Don't feel bad, Sag. This everybody. Everything is coming to surface for everyone. What else? One more, Spirit. All you endeavor goes your way because of empowerment. Keep sharing feelings with friends and family. Open up. Share your emotions. A lot of you guys are not. You're closed off and you're blocked because of the hurt that you've been through. So you're not emotionally available to continue to move on and access certain parts of your life because of that. So you're going to have to open your heart chakra to give love and receive the love that you really want. Not giving love halfway, because that's what you're going to get in return. What you put out is what you get. If you're giving it halfway, you're going to receive it halfway. So you want to give with all of you. You want to release these burdens with all of you. Take care of yourself. That's the moral of the story. Take care of yourself. So, you guys have been crowned. I will talk to you soon, Sag.